Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. Hey y'all, so it is July 8th and today is day 1 of me embarking on my journey to become a full-time expert professional trader from a part-time novice trader. So for the last couple of months, I've told you guys, kind of hinted at the fact that eventually I would get to this point where I start kind of showing and sharing my journey with you guys. For those of you all who are new, just understand that I'm not brand new to trading. I've been trading off and on for about 5 years now. I kind of start, and then after a couple of months I'm like, okay, I'm over this because I haven't found something that works well with me, and then I start and then I stop and I start and I stop. So when I first started in trading almost 5 years, actually it'll be 5 years this month. I started off in futures, but I believe that we were using Nadex, the North American Derivative Exchange, to trade it. And then we switched over to Forex, and now I switched back to futures in March of this year. And when I first switched back, I switched back by the way of a signal group, which eventually I wanted to develop my own strategy and everything anyway, because I just feel like, sure, even if the signals are really good, if this person dies tomorrow, then there goes my family legacy, because I don't even know what they were doing to make me so much money. But as those signals became more infrequent and the way in which they were being called out changed to where it doesn't work well with my personality, I just started focusing a little bit more on developing what I needed to develop for myself. Now, I've put money off to the side frequently for this, because even though I do demo and I don't back test a lot anymore, because honestly I don't have the patience for it, I also know that a lot of trading mistakes happen because of emotional mistakes. So you can have somebody that's really good with the strategy, demoing and back testing and all of this, and as soon as they go live with their own money, it goes straight to hell, because there's no emotional attachment to the demo money or the back testing that they're doing. So I've lost money, I've made money, and at the end of the day, now I feel like I'm finally at the point where I've developed something that should be pretty accurate and should help me get to the point where I want to get to. So I decided, like, when I finally made the decision to get onto YouTube, that I wouldn't just be like every other person in this finance space. A lot of people in this space literally only show y'all budgeting. They might start like a business with budget stickers or something like that, but they traditionally only show you budgeting. And while budgeting is very important, that's not the only aspect of financial wellness. That's why my program is called the Financial Wellness Program. That's why when you guys see my intro, you see Financial Wellness Expert, because for me, financial wellness is important, not just money management. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to reach full financial wellness, not only do you have to have good money management skills, not only do you have to make a decent income, of course, because you got to have money to be able to move around, but you also need to have really good credit, contrary to popular belief, and you also need to have good investments, because in order for you to not work for the rest of your life, you have to set money aside or develop a skill to invest, whether it's in the stock market, whether it's in futures, Forex, real estate, whatever. That money has to make you money when you sleep, or for me, trading is like printing money. When you finally develop the skill, it's literally printing money, okay? But you have to have some kind of investment vehicle in order for you to not work for the rest of your life. So I know quite a few people that are in my generation or in my age group who make quite a bit of money trading. Most of them, actually all of them, to be honest with you, have strategies that don't really work well for me and my personality. A lot of them like to trade during sessions that I'd rather not be trading in. And they might use or trade a certain way where I'm just like, okay, this is like, I want something that's very straight to the point, very simple. So when I show you guys along the way as I'm vlogging every day that I trade, because every single day a setup does not always happen, during the week, Monday through Friday, but I will be showing you guys when I take trades and everything. I will let you know right now, at least for now, that when I show you guys my trades, my charts will be completely naked, no indicators, anything. And that's for a couple of reasons, because number one, most of you guys who are watching me right now don't trade, have no clue about trading. And so I don't want it to be a whole bunch of questions and stuff. And then number two, I'm still trying to polish off and finish developing my strategy. So eventually I'll probably start teaching people how to trade, because again, my goal is to change people's financial trees of their family tree, like change that financial aspect of it. Because if you can learn how to trade and you can teach your children, and your children's children can learn, and your children's children can learn, ooh, that was like a tongue twister. Then a lot of issues that happen in our communities, that happen in our families, won't happen, because a lot of problems are money related, to be honest with you. A lot of crimes are money related and stuff like that. So I just feel like this is a way to really help people, you know, in an even more in-depth way. So come along with me, you guys. Hopefully a setup happens today. My starting balance should be like $929.63, so $929.63, no, 93 cents. And I have like a data bundle or subscription that comes out the 6th of every month. So today being the 8th is like perfect, because I think the 6th was Friday. So I'll probably do the vlogging every day that I trade, and then at the end of the month I'll give you guys like an update. How many trades did I take, the wins, the losses, the profit, everything like that. I don't risk a lot of money right now, so the reward won't be very, very high. But over time, as I've completely perfected my strategy, I will increase my risk a little bit. And yeah, so my goal by this time next year, so by my 30th birthday, is to be at a point where I'm earning like $10,000 a month trading part-time. What I want to be able to do is to trade from like 8:30 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then do my legal nurse consulting business from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. And in that way, I'm still pretty much working 40 hours a week, but it's in an autonomous entrepreneurial way. Y'all, why can't I talk this morning? It's too early to be talking. But yeah, so come along with me, you guys, and I will see y'all later today once I get back, because I'm on the road back to my assignment, and we'll see what the market gives us today. So it is the next day. It is July 9th, and I thought I was going to start vlogging the trades and stuff yesterday, but for some reason, I thought my subscriptions, like the data bundle subscriptions and stuff, came out on the 6th, but it actually comes out on the 8th. So I'm going to start from here, and I'm basically just going to go from the 9th of the month to the 8th of the month, essentially. So I'm going to show you guys my starting balance. I just got off work. It's 8:32 in the morning. I came home, I worked out, I showered, hence the bonnet. And yeah, hopefully I can get a trade in by sometime before 1 o'clock. We'll see, but let me show you guys the beginning balance, and we're going to start from here. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but the starting balance is going to be $893.21. And you guys can see that this is indeed my account. Here's the date, 7/9/19, and let's hope for the best. Hey y'all, so I don't know if you can see this, but it's the 11th and it's 5:40 in the morning. I have been on the charts putting in chart time since about 2:30 this morning. I have not traded the last couple of days because honestly, once I get off work and I'm on the charts, I typically fall asleep like about 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I have not traded at all. But I'm off today and tomorrow, so I'm hoping I can get some trading in. I've just been putting in chart time for the last 3 hours, just looking at different chart patterns and stuff. This is not my chart. I'm actually on TeamViewer with my trading partner right now. He's back testing some stuff. We don't trade alike at all, but yeah, so I got off work this morning and fell asleep on the charts until like 7 p.m. So now I'm wide awake, but I think we should be able to get some trades in today, so we'll see. I don't have to work till Saturday, so fingers crossed. So it's like 8:45. I took like a 2-hour nap. I'm so tired, but my goal is to stay awake until what, 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock. So the market just opened. There's nothing setting up right now, but let's see what we can get. So I am currently in a trade. It is 9:30. Here is my entry and my take profit and my stop loss. We'll see what happens. So as you guys can see, I was stopped out. I had 2 contracts in, so I'm down $20 for the day. Yeah, $20. Let's see if we can get something else today. So it's a couple of minutes later and I just got another signal. You can see the pending order there. Yeah, there's the pending order, but it looks like it might hit the take profit before it triggers. So if so, we'll try for the next one. And as you guys can see, it already hit the take profit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the order. So it's like 10:15. And this is sometimes the frustrating part of trading. You guys see that was my entry where that up arrow is. It stopped me out here. And as soon as it stopped me out, it went all the way up to my take profit. Yeah. Hey you guys, so it's 12:51 and I'm now in another trade. The trade triggered at 12:40 and hit my pending order at 12:45. You guys can see I'm currently in profit. There's my stop loss and my take profit. I'm wondering because earlier I lost 2 because I took the trade at the top of the 5-minute candle, which I use 5-minute and 1-minute charts. So I'm not sure if I need to stay away from the ones that like trigger at like the top of a 5-minute candle or not, but we're gonna see when it comes to this one. I only put 1 contract in this time. So you guys can see I'm down $16.25 for the day. If I win this trade, I will basically be up like 1 tick basically, which is $1.25. Yeah, which after commissions and stuff, I'll still be down a little bit, but we'll see what happens. All right, so as you guys can see, it looks like I'm about to get stopped out again. Yeah, I'm not really sure right now. I kind of feel like the losses are, losses just come with the territory. Sorry. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Losses just kind of come with the territory of trading anyway. But like I said before, I think that part of it is because I can't take the trades at the top of the 5-minute candle. So if it's like 12 o'clock, 12:05, 10, basically anything that's multiples of 5s, I can't take it then. Now, where this just came down at $29.93, I did have a signal to get in there for the buy as well, and you guys can see that it hit that. I just didn't set a pending order for it, but we're gonna see. I'm really thinking that that's the problem. I can't get in then, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so there's a stop out, and if I would have gotten in at the 93, my stop loss would have been here at $29.91, but that signal came at the top of the 5-minute candle as well, which is why I didn't get in, because I lost one doing that earlier. I just lost the second one, so I didn't want to like lose 3 times, I guess you could say. So overall, this is what I'm down for the day, 3%, basically 3.3%. And we're just gonna try again tomorrow. We'll see. Depending on how this trade goes. So if I would have gotten in at $29.93, my take profit would have been here. And the red line would have been the stop loss. So I'm just gonna see what ends up happening with this, because yeah, I'm just thinking top of the candle, I just don't get in. I'll just wait. Okay guys, so my thoughts were valid. It's not that I can't trade at the top of the hour. This is essentially what happened. So you guys can see that this is that 93 I was talking about, that entry. There's a stop loss, there's a take profit. You guys can see that it took profit. So let me drop down to a 1-minute chart real quick, and I'm gonna kind of show you guys what happened. So I ended up getting a trigger at 12.50. So over here, the open of this bar was $29.95. I don't know if you guys can see that. Dang, I just turned the tracking on. It was $29.95. And so for that reason, that's why my entry was at $29.93. Now, now this gimbal is kind of getting on my nerves. So when this happened, you guys can see that the price was at $29.95. Now my entry for that buy earlier was at $29.94.50. So the entry for that trade earlier was at $29.94.50. So at the time that I got this signal at $29.95, what I should have done was one of two things. Either I needed to completely close out of this trade 2 ticks in profit, or what I should have done was I should have moved the stop loss for this one down to the stop loss of the next signal, which was 91. And in that case, of course, you guys can see that it would have never gotten hit. Now, the question is whether this is going to go up to, what was my take profit? 98.75. Yeah, 98.75. So the take profit of the first trade, the one I got stopped out of, that take profit is up here. Or I could have just closed this or changed the take profit of the first one to the take profit of the second one. So this is just something that I have to be aware of, because you guys can see when the second signal hit off, it barely went negative before it just shot straight up to the take profit. So, I mean, I'm down $30 for the day. Once you add in commissions, it'll be like $33.66 or something. So no biggie. We live on to see another day. And I don't know if you guys can notice, but basically I have 2 different strategies, one of which is like a counter trend strategy. The other one is like a trend strategy. So the trade that I took this morning that I lost, this one wasn't at the top of the 5-minute candle. It just was a loss. It just is what it is. Losses come. But you guys can see that it was a counter trend move. It's just once it stopped me out, it went. And then this one was also a counter trend move, as you guys can see, which again, I could have gotten out of this loss and then just got in right here for the buy. So, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it just hit my take profit of this first one too. So lessons learned. This is why chart time is so important. You start to notice patterns, and yeah. Hey y'all. Y'all see what time it is? I just got off the charts doing some studying, and I think I figured out how to prevent the losses that I had earlier today. So the biggest thing basically that I tweaked was, instead of me putting my pending order 2 points away, it's now 2.5 points away. Now, that causes some of my trades to not trigger, which is okay. My biggest thing is preventing the losses. So from the 1st to yesterday, the 11th, which of course is only Monday through Friday, I had, I think 5 days or 6 days where no trade triggered at all, which 2 of those days, really 3, were the week of the 4th. So that's kind of like a given, I guess you could say. And all of the trades, it went 11-0. So 11 wins, 0 losses. So let's see if we can put this thing to use. I'll be back up in a couple hours. I'm about to record the July week 1 budget results video, take a nap, and I'll be on the charts by 8:30. All right, so it's 10:19 in the morning. The market's been kind of sideways, but you guys can see that I had 2 pending set, and this top line, it came like a tick away from triggering, but you can see both of the take profits, both of the green lines have already been hit, so I'm about to cancel these orders. Try again for the next one. All right, you guys, so it is 1:05. As you guys can see, the market has literally been ranging all day. There's the open of the market right there. So I currently have a pending buy order in. The red would be my stop loss. The green would be my take profit. If this does not trigger by 2 o'clock, I will be deleting it, and I will see y'all on Monday. Sorry if y'all hear anything, I'm playing a video game, but as you guys can see, my take profit was hit, so I'm about to delete the order. We got about 30 minutes left before I'm off the charts for the day.